Welcome to Football Frenzy. Vlahovic strikes twice as Juventus throttle Verona to take the early league lead after last week's season-opening win against Como. Juventini were trying to temper their excitement with qualifications. Small sample size, weak opponent, all that stuff. After Monday's much stiffer test on the road against Hellas Verona, some of those qualifications about Juventus' early season performances are starting to drop away. An away game against Verona is never a good time. Going into the game, Juve had only won 2 of their last 10 games at the Stadio Merci Antonio Bentegodi, a period that stretches back to Massimiliano Allegri's first tenure with the team. While by no means an ultimate test, he and Mastini were going to be a much stiffer test than Como, and a good measure of whether Juve's performance in the opener had staying power. It looks like there's some staying power. Monday's game started a bit slower than last week's did, but it followed almost the exact same script. Juve picked up the breakthrough midway through the first half, added a second shortly before halftime, and put the game away with a third not long after the restart. All the while, they kept on playing their game, pressing until the final minutes of the game, and running Hellas off their own pitch for a second consecutive 3-0 victory. The win makes Juve the only team in the league to win their first 2 matches and perches them atop the early table. Officially official. Juventus signed Nico Gonzalez on loan with obligation to buy. Juventus fans entered the summer hoping that a talented Argentine would be on the wings and be a major contributor to the new-look setup that Thiago Motta was going to build in Turin. They just didn't expect it to be an Argentine that wore purple the last couple of years, but in what is expected to be a busy final week of the summer transfer window kicked off with one of Juventus' last major pieces of business late Sunday night, as the club announced they have signed Fiorentina winger Nico Gonzalez on loan, with an obligation to buy. The initial loan fee will cost the Bianconeri €8 million, with the total package costing upward of €33 million, with another couple of million euros added on in what Juve describe as highly probable bonuses that can be achieved. Once the obligation is made official, Gonzalez will reportedly be signed through 2029. He is set to earn around €3.6 million net a season with Juventus, a big pay raise from his reported €2.5 million annual salary at Fiorentina. Arsenal give permission to Fabio Vieira to undergo Porto medical. Arsenal signed Fabio Vieira in a deal worth £34 million from Porto in the summer of 2022. The Portuguese midfielder is an excellent player. He is technically superb, has fantastic vision, and his ball striking is very good. However, the physicality of the English game has proved to be a bit too much for Vieira over the last 2 years, which is why he hasn't played a lot under Mikel Arteta. Now, with Marino coming in and Ethan Nwaneri showing huge promise, Arsenal have decided to allow Vieira to leave on loan. Porto entered talks to re-sign him a few days ago, and after successful negotiations between the two clubs, Romano has revealed that a deal has been struck. Arsenal and Porto are said to have signed all documents for a season-long loan for Vieira, and the Gunners have given him permission to fly to Portugal to undergo a medical and complete all other formalities. For those wondering, this is a straight loan. Porto will have no option or obligation to make this move permanent in 2025. Romano tweeted late last night, Fabio Vieira's loan move to Porto from Arsenal is sealed. All documents have been signed. AFC have just authorized Fabio to travel on Tuesday for medical tests. Loan move confirmed, and no buy option. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano confirms Man United seal 5th summer signing. Manchester United have made yet another statement in the transfer window this summer. Manuel Ugarte from Paris Saint-Germain has sealed a big money move to Old Trafford, as confirmed by journalist Fabrizio Romano. The midfielder is set to cost the Red Devils €50 million fixed fee plus €10 million add-ons, taking the total cost of the deal to €60 million. After joining the French champions last summer, Ugarte failed to live up to the expectations. However, Man United were still interested in signing him this summer as they feel his presence and physicality is something they need in their midfield. Casemiro is not the player he used to be at Real Madrid, and with his performances deteriorating with time, Man United were certain to sign a new midfielder this summer. Scott McTominay is most likely heading out of the club while Sofian Amrabat's loan move ended, making it obvious that the arrival of a new midfielder at Old Trafford is a necessity. Brighton and Hove Albion have completed the signing of Matt O'Reilly, the talented midfielder from Celtic, for a significant fee of £25 million. Born in London but eligible to play for Denmark through his mother, O'Reilly has penned a 5-year deal with the Seagulls, committing his future to the club until June 2029. The 23-year-old has made a name for himself at Celtic, finding the net 27 times in 124 appearances and helping the Scottish side secure 6 trophies, including 3 Scottish Premiership titles. "I'm very, very happy," O'Reilly expressed in an interview featured on Brighton's website. "It got a little bit stressful over the last couple of weeks, if I'm being honest, because I think the talks were ongoing for a good couple of months, but I'm just really happy to be here now. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you."